What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I was just in the car thinking, and I wanted to go ahead and do this chick chat while I ride home. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So if you wanna join, stay tuned. Until then, subscribe to my channel, click that bell so we notified when I post another video. And let's get chatting. Y'all, like, how have y'all been doing? Sometimes I think about what I could have been taught early on. That way, now I will already know what I'm learning, if that makes sense. Basically, it's like parents nowadays, or then, they really didn't, I know mine, they really didn't give me the knowledge that I need to actually be an adult. You know how people, your parents might always say they're ready for you to start paying bills. They can't wait till you get older. But they didn't actually prepare us to be able to take on those type of responsibilities. And I'm going to explain why. It's like people are so set and think it's okay to just work just to get the things they want, and which is to have money temporarily. They clearly not trying to have money long term because they're spending it on things that's not important right now, such as people work extra shifts and things just to get a house, you know, just to rent. Or they might do it so they can afford clothes and shoes or get them a car. And it's like all those things are supposed to come within time, not to be rushed and not to do it incorrectly. Like, a lot of people is living life incorrectly. Like, they're out here working too hard. It's okay to work hard for money. It is okay to work hard for money. But if you want money to work for you, then you need to learn to do it correctly. Like, I'm just saying my journey. I'm gonna just talk about my journey. So I don't think I'm explaining it clear enough for people to understand, for you to understand. So let me tell you what I have been doing. That way you can see my point of view. Lately, I've been on this journey. I am still on the journey. I won't say I'm still on the journey to finding myself, but I'm on a journey to financial growth, a healthy mental state of mind, and just really trying to purify myself spiritually, mentally, physically, so I can be able to take on all of these challenges that's coming as I age, such as responsibility. I'm living out on my own. A lot of people be like, you know, if you catch a lot of people, they be like, I wish I would have waited and stayed with my parents a little bit longer, because these bills are killing me type things. And I be thinking, like, ain't no way. Me personally, I was more of, it was time, because I have a child. I'm not finna be sitting here living up in my mama's spot with my child. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing up under my mama's roof, to keep it above. You feel me? It's like I'm looking back on things, not saying I regret that I did it, because then I would never had my blessing. But it's the fact and the principle that it didn't occur to me at that time, but now it's hitting me. And it's like, why was I in my parent house? You feel me? it's like a lot of people move too fast for their age, and they don't want to sit there and listen. They don't want to learn. They don't try. They procrastinate, because I'm a huge procrastinator. And it's like all of these, the reason why I am today is because I did not have that strict structure as a child. Growing up, like, I wasn't taught the things that I'm learning now, such as financially. Y'all might be all over the place because it's like my mind be rambling. So I'm trying to make it make sense though. But financially, that should be one of the most top things that should be enforced with their children. Like, once they become of age of 12, they should start talking, like, parents need to start talking to their kids about financially things like saving. It is so important to save. It is important to keep a savings account. Not only just to save for something, because, I always thought, saving my money for something is okay. It is not okay to always have to, well, it is, but I'm saying, like, in future reference, all my life, I don't want to just be on a set budget. You see what I'm saying? Like, a limited budget. Who wants to live on a limited budget? Unless you have money, but you set your budget yourself. That's different. But I'm saying, who wants to live on a set budget for the rest of their life, where they really can't move how they want to move? Like, they can't spend money how they want to spend it. Can't buy the things they want because they got to keep saving up, which probably takes time. Your car break down, you got to put, and it's always important to learn the difference between wants, needs, and things that is important. So, if I was taught sooner to save and to give it's like people tell you to do things, but they don't explain exactly why it's important. So if you're not going to sit here and explain to your kids why it's important, they're not going to do it. And half the time, I don't even think these adults know why it's important, because it's not too many people on the mindset that I'm on. Like, the adults I know don't have the mentality that I have. And I know that for a fact. And it's like, saving is very important for emergency fundings. I'm not talking about saving, like, these are two different savings I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you saving so you can go travel, because it's always important for you to save up towards something versus spend a whole check. You feel me? You always want to have money. You don't want to spend a whole check on something. You always want to save towards something. So it is important to also do that. But these are two different savings. I'm talking about emergency funding saving. And then you have savings for you to save towards something. Totally different. The emergency funding savings account should start at least by 12. You should start teaching your kids then to start saving for two things: emergency funding and wants. And all these kids want a car, so that should be their want. Because I know I'm gonna teach my responsibility, structure, all that. But emergency funding is like, in case of a death, let's say you used to pass away and you needed to fund it. And speaking on that, I'm not gonna skip, but it's like, in case of death, something that's I can't really even think about right now that's really important, because I want to say, like, oh yeah, if your house burnt down, if you're a homeowner, or if you're renting, something happened to your home, you have to, quickly move. That's emergency right there. because you don't want to be out of the street, so you got to dip into your emergency funding. I don't know, it's like a lot of things that's like, it's a lot, but I can't think about it right now, that you should actually, you know, have emergency fundings for. And so I truly do feel like, yeah, it's like I'm thinking at the same time as I talk, because I try to make sure it makes sense in my head before I actually say it, because you don't want, but sometimes it still don't come out. It's like you say something in your head, and then when you say it, you be like, that don't make sense. So I'm trying to use my words wisely and say it to where other people, where you all can understand what I'm saying, if you get it. So yeah, then on top of that, since I was thinking about financial, it is so important to have, what is it called? It's not Medicaid. It's life insurance. It is very important to have life insurance. Like my parents, the adults I grew up around, people, I'ma just say the adults, like, because it's the adults. It's the adults. I don't even remember my teachers telling me about this. And it's like, I don't understand how they say it's so important to go to school. School prepare you for life, which they can only teach you so much. But it's like, what did y'all really teach us? Man-written things in the textbooks. Y'all didn't include all the facts in history. Y'all rewrote some history so it won't look bad on y'all, but y'all teaching it to us. So it's like, really though, what did we go to school for? To learn all that stuff for? Because a lot of things that we learn, besides, you know, the basics, of course people need to learn how to read, write, math, speak correctly, grammar. I'm not talking about those important things. I'm talking about the other things that we learn. Like it's like a lot of things I really didn't understand. I don't understand. And the way the world is set is very confusing. But like I was saying about the life insurance, that's very important. And I'm going to tell you why it's important. People always be like, I'm going to wait till I'm older enough, you know, to get life insurance. That's not the hack, boo. Because if you wait until you get sick and then try to get life insurance, you can't qualify for a lot of benefits. You will not qualify for a lot of benefits because you're sick. They don't want a sick person. So that's gonna give you a less % chance to actually get life insurance and to actually get great coverage. That's why it's important to get life insurance when you're healthy and young, because you want to have your life insurance for so long that you actually built a trust in. You know how when you pay your bills on time, they say you're a loyal customer. You want to become a loyal customer with them. So in that case, when you do become sick, terminal ill, whatever the case might be, then you get benefits. Then they try to help you out more versus you waiting until you old and start doing it. Really, to be honest, once you turn 18, you should start looking into life insurance. Like I said, it's like these ideas and conversations, I probably heard about it, but it really wasn't like enforced in my childhood. It was probably like a conversation that was brought up one time. But parents gotta understand, y'all parents really do need to understand, your kids are only going to know what they was taught. And if you did not structure them, lecture them, give them the knowledge they truly need to live out here, they gonna be nowhere. Like, they're gonna be lost. And there's a lot of people that, I believe that's why a lot of people really become mentally ill, because once life hit them, they wasn't prepared for life. And that's a childhood problem right there. They need to be prepared for life. Some people, such as I, myself, can handle the stress and overcome the stress, but a lot of people can't, and they give up, or they lack motivation. You feel me? It's like a lot of reasons why people don't become successful in life, and many of those reasons are because lack of knowledge and they lack motivation. If you do not know how to motivate yourself, there's a huge problem. And it is okay, you know, to need motivation for other people. That's why it's a great thing to communicate with others. You know, have a social life, because you need to surround yourself around people. And when you do that, you have to surround yourself around the correct people, the right crowd, the crowd that you want to soon be in. Like, you want to be. You know how they have the group clubs and stuff. They have the geeks, the stalkers, the cheerleaders, the nerds, the bullies, you know, the jerks. And it's like, when you surround yourself around that, that's who you become. And a lot of people ain't surrounding themselves around people that's successful. A lot of people not surrounding themselves, not even surrounding themselves, but they're not even trying to obtain the knowledge that they need to actually go somewhere and do something with their life and become that person they always said they wanted to be when they was little. And speaking on that, it is okay if your dreams change, because, you know, people may say they want to do something I'm so sorry. I'm so thrown off right now. Like, my nerves can't park. But okay, so I'm gonna finish this conversation right. Parents, I'm just say this, and I might just make a video on it, I don't know, but I just want to come and chat with y'all about what I was thinking about. I don't know, it was just sitting on my head, my mind real heavy, and I want you all to come on this journey with me to see me transform, blossom into this beautiful spiritual person. I don't think I'm really spiritual. I just think I'm real chill and calm. And I try to be numb to a lot of situations. I try not to let things take me out of character. That's what I feel like. But I don't think I'm spiritual. Nah, I'm not spiritual. But y'all, yeah, thank y'all for coming on this ride with me while I express what was on my mind, how am I feeling, and just to talk to y'all to see how y'all doing. And if you like what I was, this video, if you like this video, if you like, yeah, I don't know, y'all see how I be pausing, like, I don't know, like my mind just be, but nah, okay, so thank you all for watching this video. Give the video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section what all you want to see me post. Let me know what you think about what I was saying. Give me some of your ideas, you know. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Bye.